This video is going to demonstrate integrating MyOpenMath with Blackboard. So first we need a course in MyOpenMath, so I've gone ahead and created one here. It's a small course with a few items. And so now we're going to go ahead and, under course items, choose export. And we're going to choose the first one here, the one that says works in Blackboard. And we'll go ahead and download that. And so that'll download a copy of the common cartridge file to my computer. Now we'll go back to the main page and click Course Settings and scroll down a little bit and look for LTI Access Secret. This is going to be the sort of password that MyOpenMath shares with Blackboard so that they can trust each other. So you can go ahead and put whatever you want here. Something more secret than my secret would probably be a good idea. And I'm going to go ahead and copy that into a little text editor here so that I have it available. And then I'm going to click on Show LTI Key and Secret and or LTI Key and URL, and I'm going to need this one, the one that says LTI Key underscore the course ID underscore 1. And everyone's will be different. It's based on your course ID. Now, most of the time you're going to want to use the second one, the one that has the underscore 1. Because that's going to only allow students to access their assignments through Blackboard, and usually that's what we want if we're going to bother with the integration. So if you type something in here, make sure you click Submit to save it. And now we're done in MyOpenMath, and so I'm going to go ahead and log out because weird things tend to happen when we don't. So I'm going to go ahead and log out and then switch over to Blackboard. So in Blackboard, I'm going to come over on the left down to Packages and Utilities, and I'm going to import a package. So we're going to click Import Package, and then the Import Package button here. And then we have to browse for the file. So I'm going to go ahead and find the file that I just downloaded from MyOpenMath. And then we need to say what we want to import. We're going to go ahead and import, well, let's just click Select All. That way we don't have to figure out what's what. Go ahead and click Submit, and it's going to take a moment to go ahead and do the import. So it's saying it's complete. Now, nothing's actually going to work yet because we still need to set up the LTI connection. So for that, we're going to come back over here to the left under Packages and Utilities where it says Manage LTI Links. Now, if you already, if your institution or college has a institutional LTI key and secret set up, then these may already be working and you won't need to do anything. But if you come here and you see that these things are, say, broken, then go ahead and find the first link, pull down the options, and click Edit Credentials. Now, if you don't see this option, that means your LMS administrators have not enabled you to do this, and you're going to need to talk to your LMS administrators about enabling it. So we'll go ahead and click Edit Credentials, and now it's going to ask for our provider key and secret, and this is where we're going to copy in those things that we jotted down from MyOpenMath. We're going to go ahead and apply these credentials to all the links from the same domain. That way we don't have to do this one at a time. Click Submit, and now all of those should be labeled as working. Now they're going to show up over here in the left where it says Common Cartridge Export Of, and you'll notice it's going to have the same structure that we had in MyOpenMath. It's going to have the Chapter 1 folder, the section folders, and then here's the textbook link, here's the video lessons. It comes in slightly strangely, unfortunately. There's nothing we can do about that. But there's the video lesson list and then the assignment. So when you go ahead and click the assignment here, what's going to happen is there's usually this confirmation page. And then if it's your very first time connecting to MyOpenMath from Blackboard, as an instructor, it's going to ask you to log in. Now, it will never ask students for this, it only asks instructors, and it will only ask you once. It just needs to know who you are on MyOpenMath. And now, so the MyOpenMath import file we just brought in is pointing to this course 6644. And now MyOpenMath is asking, do you want to go ahead and use that course, or do you want to go ahead and create a copy of it? Because it's our first time through, we'll just go ahead and choose the first option. If I had been just copied this course, from fall semester to spring semester, I might want to create a copy so that my students are separated into a separate course. But for simplicity, we'll go ahead and choose the first option here. We'll see the accessibility page where students who need accessibility options can choose them. Just click continue, and there's our first assignment. Now students won't see this top bar here. This is for you as an instructor. It allows you to access the grade list, view the settings for the assignment or change them, and edit the questions without having to log directly into MyOpenMath. And so there we go. There's the first of the MyOpenMath assignments. If we were to go now and click on a different assignment in here, it is going to just open immediately because we've already set up the connections necessary. Now, right now, these will display to students, and the grades will get recorded in MyOpenMath. We have to do one extra step in Blackboard in order to get the grades to return to Blackboard and show up in Blackboard's gradebook. And unfortunately, there's no way to automate this process, which is kind of a bummer. So for every single MyOpenMath link in your course, you will need to come in, click the edit link for that assignment, and down here find where it says enable evaluation, and you're going to click yes, and you're going to need to decide how many points you want it to be worth in your gradebook. Now this does not have to match the number of points possible in MyOpenMath. MyOpenMath reports a percentage grade, and then Blackboard will apply that percentage to whatever number you put here. So we'll go ahead and say like 10 points. So we'll do enable evaluation, set points possible, and save that. And now, whenever a student clicks this link and does work, the grade will automatically get reported back to Blackboard. It doesn't do anything for instructors, even if you're in like student mode. It will only work for actual real students. So again, be aware that you're going to have to go do that for every single MyOpenMath link in the course in order to set it as gradable. If you come in here and you do not see this enable evaluation option, then your LMS administrator has things configured in a way that does not allow you to do it. And again, you're going to need to talk to your LMS administrator about allowing you to do that. Alrighty. And so that's how you can integrate MyOpenMath with Blackboard.